a bit, brother. What is that?
Are they not paying you enough? UFC not
I
paying
know
you
the
to call
Jewish
them?
people love the money, but we the Chechen people love to take the money. You know, like
I know.
beat somebody, take the money, or kill somebody. No.
Oh my gosh, jeez Louise, this is...
Before you had mentioned that you wanted to become the first ever UFC triple champion. Obviously, we're one belt down. Is there a possibility of maybe not triple champion, but maybe double champion at 205?
If God wants, we'll do it. But I'm ready to fight anyone. Go up, go down. So if I don't die, I will be here.
Congratulations.
UFC 319 victory, where he claimed the middleweight championship. Khamzat Chimaev has reportedly received a mind-blowing offer from Arab Sheikh, $30 million for a single fight. But here's the million-dollar question. Or should I say the $30 million question? Who is he being offered to fight? Tonight, we'll break down the royal reception Chimaev received in the UAE, Dana White's shocking response about fast-tracking the champion, and why this could be the biggest payday in combat sports history. Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind the rumors.
I need to see Khamzat.
Let's start with what we know for certain. Khamzat Chimaev arrived in the UAE with his freshly won UFC championship belt, and what happened next was nothing short of extraordinary. According to multiple sources from Russian media and social media platforms, Chimaev's meeting with UAE officials looked more like a royal reception than a business meeting. The newly crowned middleweight champion was reportedly treated with the highest honors and respect. But here's where it gets interesting. The Sheiks didn't stop at just showing him honor. Reports suggest they're ready to pay him an absolutely shocking sum for his next fight. We're talking about $30 million for a single bout. To put this in perspective, this would be one of the largest guaranteed purses in MMA history. For comparison, Conor McGregor's biggest disclosed purse was around $5 million, not counting pay-per-view shares. This offer would dwarf anything we've seen in the octagon.
The Notorious is reportedly purchasing a $1.5 million villa in Marbella, Spain. The pad is situated in a luxury development called The Heights. It has incredible views of the Mediterranean, and it's complete with a customized gym, outdoor pool, LED driveway, and a home spa. Not a shabby place to await a court date.
The question everyone is asking: who could possibly warrant such an astronomical payday? Now, here's where the speculation gets wild. Behind the scenes, one name keeps coming up louder and louder: Islam Makhachev. Many believe this fight is impossible due to various factors. They're teammates, training partners, and have a history together. But if the rumors are true, the Sheiks want it badly and are reportedly willing to throw $30 million at each fighter. But wait, there's another theory gaining traction. Some insiders are speculating that the mystery opponent could be Jon Jones. Remember, Jones has been demanding exactly $30 million for a fight with Tom Aspinall. Could the Sheiks be looking to make that super fight happen with Chimaev instead?
Aspinall, I think they're trying to come to some sort of an agreement. The rumor is that he wants $30 million, and the UFC's got to pay it.
Think about it. A Jones versus Chimaev super fight would create massive headlines and fanfare across the board. It's the kind of spectacle that would justify such an enormous investment. As for Chimaev himself, he's never been shy about his motivations. In his own words, wherever they pay the most, that's where I'll fight. I have to be #1 pound for pound. He's even stated recently that if the opportunity comes and the UFC pays, he'll fight Islam.
And Khamzat, you are now the world champion, but you are the undefeated world champion. And we only have one other under contract, which is Ilia Topuria. So if I was to look to the pound-for-pound list, is that a list that matters to you, and where would you put yourself?
I don't know. I don't care who does that things, so for sure it has to be #1.
Meanwhile, Makhachev remains silent and has not made any statements as of yet. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Dana White, who's infamous for never making fights immediately after events, broke his own rule when asked about Chimaev's future.
Khamzat Chimaev possessed this one skill that can make you look like a middle school wrestler. And that's all that was. He was crucified, I think, 3 out of the 5 rounds and had no answer. When you are just this strong and when you shoot and when you lock hands, it's a wrap. You have to applaud the man.
You cannot stay in off force. You cannot stay in like the tabletop position. That's pretty much where Khamzat won the fight. DDP was carrying his weight. Like DDP should have just went to his back and then started working from there. But even from there, bro, he was getting crucifixed. The same reason why wrestling is the greatest, toughest sport on damn earth. He brought that wrestler grind to him, and GDP did not have an answer.
The lack of respect for Khamzat, like, you can't come beat us with just one skill. That's a pretty damn important skill.
Oh, it's the best one.
They didn't take it that serious. You got to survive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just couldn't do it.
Maybe we didn't see a knockout. Maybe we didn't see a submission, but man, we saw punishment.
When asked about the possibility of Chimaev fighting on October 26th in Abu Dhabi at UFC 321, White's response was shocking. I just had a kid fight Tuesday and wanted to turn around and fight here. Abu Dhabi, I would definitely consider.
He had said all fight week he wants to turn around and fight in Abu Dhabi. Is that something you would consider, or do you feel like with the heavyweight title already on that card, like he maybe...
I just had a kid fight Tuesday and wanted to turn around and come here. I would... Abu Dhabi, I would definitely consider.
Yeah, and I mean, so many great potential contenders right now, right? We have the great fluffy win, Renier de Ridder. We have a huge fight in Paris. Are you just kind of waiting for the Paris one and then maybe see the lay of the land of who could be next?
I'm waiting for Tuesday. And then but yeah, I agree with everything you just said.
This is huge, fight fans. White is essentially fast-tracking the newly crowned champion for what could be the biggest payday in MMA history. Chimaev himself seemed ready for the challenge, stating, "We will see what they say. I am ready always. No injuries. Thanks God." The timing couldn't be more perfect. Chimaev has adopted the UAE as his home and proudly represents their flag in competition. He's been vocal about wanting to defend his belt in Abu Dhabi, saying, "I hope there is no injury and nothing happens in the fight, so I can fight in Abu Dhabi, maybe defend the belt, maybe fight someone else."
Do you still want to turn around and fight in Abu Dhabi?
We'll see what they say. I'm ready always, so no injuries. Thanks, God.
Who do you think is the most deserving contender to challenge you for that belt first?
The October 26th Abu Dhabi event is already headlined by Tom Aspinall's heavyweight title defense against Cyril Gane, but adding a $30 million Chimaev superfight as co-main event would create one of the most stacked cards in UFC history. Let's talk numbers for a moment, because this is where things get truly unprecedented. Chimaev has been crystal clear about his priorities. He recently stated, "I want money, pay me, or I'll fight anybody." This isn't just about competition anymore. This is about creating generational wealth.
I don't care about these things, bro. I just, where they give the money, I fight anyone.
He had said all fight week he wants to turn around and fight in Abu Dhabi. Is that something you would consider, or do you feel like with the heavyweight title already on that card, like he maybe...
I just had a kid fight Tuesday and wanted to turn around and come here. I would... Abu Dhabi, I would definitely consider.
Yeah, and I mean, so many great potential contenders right now, right? We have the great fluffy win, Renier de Ridder. We have a huge fight in Paris. Are you just kind of waiting for the Paris one and then maybe see the lay of the land of who could be next?
I'm waiting for Tuesday. And then but yeah, I agree with everything you just said.
The reported $30 million offer would shatter every previous MMA payout record. We're talking about boxing-level money coming to mixed martial arts. This could fundamentally change how fighters negotiate their contracts going forward. What makes this even more intriguing is the source. Middle Eastern money has been flooding into combat sports, and the UAE has positioned itself as a major player in the fight game. They have the resources to make this happen, and they've shown they're willing to spend big. Whether it's Jones, Islam, or another mystery opponent, one thing is clear. Chimaev is about to cash in on his championship in a way we've never seen before. So there you have it. Fight fans, Khamzat Chimaev is sitting on what could be the biggest opportunity in MMA history. A $30 million payday that would rewrite the record books and potentially change the landscape of fighter pay forever. The questions remain. Who will be the opponent? Will Dana White and the UFC play ball with this massive offer? And can Abu Dhabi deliver on what would be the richest fight in MMA history? One thing's for certain. October 26th in Abu Dhabi is shaping up to be a date that could make history. We'll be following this story closely and bringing you all the latest developments as they happen. Thanks for joining us on Fight News Central. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss the biggest stories in combat sports. Until next time, keep fighting.